there are Caucasians or anybody else for that matter. The idea that people who have certain biological features fall into a particular race is a historically new concept, right? Genetically, if you look at the similarities between people within a race, there are more similarities between people across races genetically than there is within a race. So there's no real biological basis for the concept of race. So the question is, where does this construct, where does this notion come from? Well, it's historically new. It comes about in the context, really, of two developments in Europe. One, and the Americas. One is slavery, and the other is colonialism, right? Because what's happening in Europe is it's going through a period that's known as the Enlightenment. Ideas such as equality, right? The French Revolution puts forward the idea that we're all equal, we should have democracy, we should have voting, and so on and so forth. In that context, how do you justify enslaving a whole continent of people and making them work for you? Right? If you believe in ideas, if your constitution says that all men are equal, and of course they meant only men, how do you justify it? How do you justify going off and conquering another people and robbing their resources if all human beings are equal? And so this ideology of race, this notion that human beings fit into different kinds of races, and furthermore some are superior and others are inferior, and the role of the superior races is to go off and civilize the inferior races. That's the context in which it comes in, right? And so discrimination against whole groups of people is about 200-300 years old.